Well, hello everyone. In today's video, we're going to talk about a Medicare Advantage Trial Right. What is a trial right? So a Medicare Advantage Trial Right is when you have the opportunity to try a Medicare Advantage plan. And if you don't like it, you could go back to original Medicare. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the rules and all of that. So let's get right into it. So first, why would you even want to try out a Medicare Advantage plan? Well, there's a lot of reasons why an individual may want to just test the waters and see if a Medicare Advantage plan may be the right fit for them. When you first turn 65, there's all this information, Medicare Advantage, original Medicare with a Medicare Supplement Plan. And sometimes you're just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So Medicare has given you the opportunity to try out a Medicare Advantage plan. So yeah, let's talk about it. So what's the difference between a Medicare Supplement and a Medicare Advantage? Let's talk about the difference really quick, and we'll talk about the trial right and all of that. Okay, so original Medicare pays 80%, leave you behind 20%. Because there is that amount that you have to pay, that 20% individuals have to decide, hey, do I want a Medicare supplement plan that would pay the 20%, or do I want a Medicare Advantage plan where I pay co-pays instead of being responsible for the full 20%, right? So with a Medicare supplement plan, you could go to any doctor that takes original Medicare. You also need a separate drug plan as well. You don't have to worry about pre-authorization or anything like that. There's no doctor networks, no HMO or PPO or anything like that with a Medicare supplement. However, there is an additional cost with a Medicare supplement plan, right? So you have to pay your Medicare Part A premium, which is usually $0 for most individuals. You have to pay your Medicare Part B premium, which is about less than $200 per month. And you also have to pay for that Medicare supplement premium and a drug plan premium as well. So that can add up, right? Now, however, when it comes to a Medicare Advantage plan, there's usually not a monthly premium. You just pay your Part B premium. With a Medicare Advantage plan, there's extra perks such as dental, vision, hearing, transportation, and much more. So some individuals are like, maybe I should try a Medicare Advantage. You know, there's no premium, there's some extra perks, extra benefits that original Medicare does not provide. So Medicare has said, okay, we're going to allow individuals to try out a Medicare Advantage plan to see if it's something that they want to keep or want to consider. So Medicare has given you an opportunity to do a Medicare Advantage Trial Right, and that is exactly what it's called. So let's get into the two scenarios where you could try out a Medicare Advantage Trial Right. Scenario number one, okay? So scenario number one is, so you join a Medicare Advantage plan when you were first eligible for Medicare at the age of 65. Within the first year of joining, you decided to switch to original Medicare. Your Medicare Advantage plan must start on the same day as your Medicare Part A and B dates, okay? So this is your right to buy. So you could buy any Medigap, which is Medicare Supplement. So you could buy any Medicare Supplement policy that's sold by an insurance company within your state, okay? So when must you apply? Must apply for a Medigap policy 60 days before your coverage ends, no more than 63 days after your coverage ends. So that's scenario number one, where you purchase a Medicare Advantage plan when you first turn 65. So you could switch over, like I said, and purchase a Medicare Supplement Plan with no health questions. This is why it's called a trial right. It's your right to switch over with no health questions, no underwriting questions whatsoever. So it doesn't matter your health condition, you have 1 year to do so, okay? So now let's talk about scenario number 2. So scenario number 2, so you drop your Medigap policy, which is your Medicare Supplement policy, to join a Medicare Advantage Plan or to switch to a Medicare Select policy for the first time. You've been in the plan for less than a year and you want to switch back to a Medicare Supplement, okay? So you have the right to buy a Medigap policy you had before you join the Medicare Advantage Plan or Medicare Select policy, if the same insurance company you had before still sells it. If your formal Medigap policy isn't available, you can buy Medigap Plan A, B, C, D, F, G, K, or L. That's sold by an insurance company in your state. So if your formal Medigap policy isn't available, then you could purchase Supplement Plan A, B, C, D, F, G, K, or L. Now, remember, plans C and F are no longer available to people new to Medicare after January the 1st, 2020, okay? So remember that. However, if you were eligible for Medicare before January the 1st, 2020, but haven't yet enrolled, you may be eligible to buy Plan C or F. People new to Medicare on or after January the 1st, 2020 have the right to buy Plan D or G instead of Plan C or F. So remember that. That's a disclaimer there. So when can you go back to your Medigap policy? So you have 60 days before the date of your coverage ends, no more than 63 days after your coverage ends. So with that scenario, there's some limitations, like I said. So with that scenario, you had a Medicare Supplement Plan prior, right? You decided to try out a Medicare Advantage Plan, meaning you never had a Medicare Advantage Plan before. You could go ahead and try out the Trial Right, and you could go back to your Medicare Supplement Plan company, the company that you had before, within 12 months, okay? So that is your second Trial Right option if you qualify for that scenario. And with that scenario, same thing applies where you don't have to worry about underwriting. They won't ask you any health questions whatsoever, and you're guaranteed to go back to your original Medicare Supplement Plan. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope I made it really clear for you to understand the different Medicare Advantage Trial Right options. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you know someone that would benefit from this video, please share this video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section below and I'll answer your questions. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to see me again. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, if you need any assistance, our office would be more than happy to assist you. Give our office a call. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.